Hey yo YouTube! Welcome to the long-awaited Dark Ages of Master Duel, when the so-called Tier 0 tournament is now available. For a limited time until they ban Kid Kalos, of course. I've built a deck while test playing it, or learning so we say, and today we're gonna explore it together. Without further ado, let's take a look at the deck profile. Okay, first, let's talk about the anti-tier card first, starting from the unusual to the common one. We got Necomani King, which some of you might know from before. That is the answer to how to punish Izizu milling. This little cute kitty abruptly ends the opponent's turn if it is milled by their card effect. Please remember though, if you mill it yourself, even in their turn, it will do nothing. I usually had a bad luck and often open 1 or 2 copies of it, so mileage may vary. Next, we had Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. This kit helps in mirror matches and sometimes even in sprite matches, since it can banish Kid Kalos directly from extra deck and delay their play, or even banish Sprite Elf, so Sprite deck struggles to make a full combo. Then we got El Shadow Winda. We usually summon this if we are able to in their turn to disrupt their special summon, or we can also summon this as our last fusion before ending our turn to limit their move. After that, we had Mask Hero Darklaw. You heard it right, we can summon this without any hero as long as we have Mass Change 2 and a low level Dark Monster, which is 90% of Tier's main deck monster. This dude smokes them hard by making their mill banish instead of going to graveyard. In fact, I've been saved by it so much on a mirror matchup. Then the infamous Abyss Dweller. When we can spare 2 level 4 monsters, we can make this to shut down their next turn graveyard effect, or sometimes until our next turn if it survives the turn. Some of my friends even played this into AA Zeus just to disrupt more, but for me, I think it's kinda unnecessary. If you got different thoughts, feel free to comment below why Zeus is vital in this deck. Last but not least, we had Called by the Grave. I actually had a dilemma whether to put this or Diddy Crow, since Called also disable our cards in our next turn, but it's more versatile in non-tier deck matchup, and I guess this deck already consists so much cards dedicated to disrupt tier from playing, so for me, Called by it is. Now we move on into the main dishes. We played 2 of each tier monster, 1 Field, 1 Scream, 1 Crime, and 2 Zuliek. As for the Izizu part, it's all of the monster, plus an Orange Herald and Diviner. Diviner here itself serves a multi-purpose. One is to send an Izizu, while the other is as a level 6 tuner to make Baron. Instant Fusion is there as a free Kid Kalos on field, while Super Poly serves as a way out of dire situations, or as a form of disruption. Remember that this card is a cost like Forbidden Droplet, so it won't trigger Tear's effect, but it will trigger Izizu's. Alright, that's the deck profile. Feel free to screenshot it if you wanna try it yourself, or maybe as a base to custom your own deck. Now let's continue with some few more match example. I think this is second duel I've played with Tier and with Match Sprite with an answer to our field right now. We always aim to summon Kid Kalos first, so we potentially have a mill 5, then search for Merely to further mill 3, but since we still have normal summon and have Tier in hand, we can also search Scream instead, then normal for mill 3. Basically, we open a very good hand here, and if I that time knew how to play Tier properly, the end board will be a lot better with Kaleido Heart also on field. You can see here, I can make Darklaw and already got Dweller set up. Even with this board, it's tough for a Tier to crack. Oh my god, Battle Pace. Oh no! Tier's worst nightmare. Alright. We're now at the mercy of our little roach here. Oh no. Well, luckily our opponent decided to take the challenge, so at least we got something next turn. Please. Yeah, come on! Keep summoning more, come on! We took our chance here to eliminate Avramak threat first, since I misclicked and not activated faster to prevent Masquerina. Teehee! We're gonna beat the Smasher first by sacrificing our Mass Change and Kid Kalos. Then we're gonna spin Gigantic with Kaleido and seal their next turn with Call By because they got Blue and Jet already there in Graveyard. Alright, we won. And last but not least, we gonna ruin some tier players' day with a well-timed Dark Law summon. We start with a 1-card combo Reno Heart here, dumping Merlee to make it Kalos, then search out for another Merlee, to then summon it with Kid Kalos effect, netting in mill 8 cards for me. Oh ho ho, we hit the jackpot here! We can now make a Rule Kalos and another Kid Kalos, plus we mill a Calback to potentially make Kaleido Heart and see their deck. Alright, we got ourselves Agido and their Agido in a chain. Now we just close the chain with Mass Change here to make them banish 10 cards instead of milling to Graveyard. And negate the Calback. You won't cancel my Dark Law. Okay, they surrender. I might still have a lot to learn about tier, but I feel I'm getting there. What a deck. Alright then, that's it for today's video. Like if you like it, press the subscribe button for more video. Ring that bell for notification and comment below any suggestion for future video. See you in the next video and I'm out. Peace.